Laziness at its finest. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to 30, Flirty, and Not Thriving. My name is Vanessa Rayne, and right here with the lovely makeup and beautiful eyelashes is my co-host, Miss Ashley Hoffman. And cat ears.
Yes, yes, they're my kiddos, but I wanted to be fancy today.
That's a good time. I'll if I had cat, you know what? I'm surprised I don't have cat ears or like something like to attach to my headset because like I've got all the
Oh,
cats and I should have
yeah,
cat ears. Like what? What the
like
hell is wrong with me?
magnetic ones.
Something like I don't care. I need cat
Wow.
ears now. You've convinced me.
It's so funny because she had headphones, which unfortunately they broke, so we had to get other ones. They were
Hmm.
Gabby's dollhouse, which is
Yeah.
their cat. So she had those in school, and they had the cat ears and everything.
That's so cute.
Yeah.
That is so cool. So for today's episode, we've done this once before, but I deleted all the episodes.
We had a moment.
Go listen to that episode where we air it all out if you are curious as to why the fuck I deleted it. But we're going to be talking all about our favorite TikTok trends, and we're actually going to participate into a couple of them
Yes.
because we just couldn't resist. So, yeah, I mean, okay, so last time I remember my favorite trend was the big boy trend. I still really like that, but it's very
Yeah.
rare that I see it nowadays, but that was my favorite.
Once in a
I
blue moon, it'll pop up and I immediately send it to you because I know, like,
I
the
need a
one
big boy.
I know, like, you were like, "Oh my god, that's what I want," and then I sent you another one and you were like, "Bleh."
You know, sometimes it's just no, sometimes they just make me cringe.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you tried, I get it, but like don't try anymore.
I for the longest time, like, and I haven't seen it in a while, like, my favorite like, it was the thirst trap trend where they were taking the ring lights and,
Oh
like,
yeah, the
they would bring it
love
down.
you to infinity.
Infinity, yeah, and they would be, like, shirtless and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, whoo.
Okay, that was a good. I liked like when they did dumb shit like dressed up as like Star Wars characters or like something stupid like they
Yes.
did. I like those ones where they're or like the dad bods where it's like a real big beer belly and like I like the funnier parts of those because I mean yeah I'm known to do a thirst trap here and there, but like
Yeah.
I don't
And,
like
like
men thirst traps. Women can do them all day long because like they're
I
cutesy and
Yeah, no, I
but
can't
like
pull off a
men
thirst
I just get
trap.
like ew. But I also don't like male strippers either. I think they're
See,
repulsive.
and I do, and only because I saw Magic Mike and that, like, intrigued me into the male stripper world, and
I like
not that
Magic
I've
Mike, but like don't do
yeah.
it in front of me.
Oh, I want that
Like
all up in
don't
my face.
like I will watch the movies,
Right.
but don't I don't want to be on a chair. I'd be like this and like be so compressed and like hands straight, like shoulders tensed. That's exactly how I would be because I'd be like, oh my god, I hate this. I would not be like, ew, ooh. I just imagined it, and my hands got the it had a
Oh
very
my
visible ick. Oh, it's like chills down
we're
my
like
spine and arms.
I'd wanna be the girl, like, being laid down and then just, like, boom, thing on my face.
Yuck! Yuck! That's my worst nightmare. That is my absolute worst freaking nightmare.
And, like,
fucking thank you.
to anybody listening, no, please do not come in my DMs and offer that to me. No, thank you.
Oh
Unless
no!
unless you're famous.
Right? Girth master.
Girthy daddy. Holy Holy hell. That thing, oh my God, that would slap my face and my chest at the same time.
That would give you bruises.
Oh my God.
That he's a whole trend in himself.
Oh God, he
Like,
is. Oh.
I'm trying to think of other really dumb trends that I've seen. Oh no, that one for the Camp Rock, that girl. And they're
Yes.
just with the guitars
Scream
and anything.
until there's nothing left for your last breath. Cause here I am. And they're holding ridiculous
Like the most ridiculous
things.
shit.
Oh my God. And she
And like
got so
some of them are
pressed.
like carrying humans, some are dogs, some are like
Yes.
desks.
Someone
like...
took a giant, like, you know, at concerts, the barricade. Someone took one of those and was holding. And the actor, she saw this trend and got so pressed about it. Like, girl, it's not that serious.
Well, okay. So at first, I looked into that. At first, I thought it's because she was just pissed that like it seems like she's being made fun of.
Right.
But she was actually more mad that people were asking her to do the trend herself. And she's
Oh
like,
my
listen, I got a
God.
whole ass family. Like,
Ugh.
but what made me laugh, she's like, I've been in the public eye. And they're like, bitch, we don't even know you.
We haven't heard from you since Camp Rock. Like,
Yeah.
what has
So like,
she
what
even
public?
been in?
Nothing.
Right. Like, you are of what the music world is what we called a one-hit wonder.
Yeah, no, exactly. Like it's just one and done.
Right.
So,
like she
but it
might
was
have
still
been.
so funny.
It really.
I can think of a bunch. Like
the
someone like
more
got into a car accident, and they're like fucking front bumper, and they're just.
oh the more recent trend that I'm really enjoying is people like are like, oh, they're like grabbing something like, oh, I'm picking apples. What are you doing? Oh, I'm pulling something out of your butt crack.
See, I enjoy that. It's not my favorite of all of them. I would be so fucking useless. I am not creative enough at all to come up with those things at the top of my head. Like even in the ones that we're doing today, it's taken us like fucking weeks to do this. And I've been like, I had to come up with 2 on the spot today because I was like, fuck, I didn't plan it.
And I'm just going off the cuff.
And I am not creative enough.
I'm hoping for the best. I'm hoping for the best here.
Oh shit. But yeah. I like that one.
I'm creative when I want to be. And
but when you're put on the spot.
Yeah, and sometimes it's just a flop.
Yeah. And then you're like, oh, womp womp.
No, womp womp. Just like I finally got a public Instagram, and I was just overthinking the name, and I'm like, Nessa, help me. Pick a name for me.
I was like, okay, well, what do you want this page to be about? My life. Okay, then why not just Ashley Hoffman? She's like, well, let's add my middle initial too. There you go.
Like, oh, I thought that one.
That was that was a heavy overthinking, but we got there. We got to the the goal, the end goal. So however you got there, whatever.
Yeah. So now I'll finally promote the podcast properly. And
yeah, that's so funny. I've already like written down like a clip that I want to take from this.
Yes.
So I'm trying to think. My brain is like gone stupidly. And I guess another thing that I like is when people are like everyone's like recreating like Gypsy Rose shit.
Oh
and, like,
my God.
Making fun of her, like dressing up like her, using filters and
crossing her eyes. What
yes.
I can do?
Yeah. Or the dude that does the Blake Lively ones where he's like pursing his lips and he looks so much like Blake. It's hilarious. Yeah.
I can't do it, but like he looks exactly like
oh my God.
It's ridiculous. And then there's another one, and he doesn't look like her. But I've sent a couple to you where he jokes about Blake and Justin, and it's Blake replaying the voicemail from Justin, And Ryan hears it, and she's like using a vibrator to Justin's voice. Like, come on, like, yeah, Justin has a very sultry, sexy voice. Like,
he definitely had that sleepy, like I've listened to it.
yes.
He had
Oh
that
yeah.
sleepy tone to him where it
Hey,
does sound kind of
Blake.
sexy,
Oh
and
yeah.
you could tell
Hey,
it's like raspy, and
Blake.
yeah,
I hope
like
I didn't
that would
wake
do it for me
you.
too. But
Oh yeah.
like,
Like
but I get it.
side note, I totally think she fell in love with him.
Oh, I think so too. And then when he rejected her, she was like, "You're gonna pay for this.
You're gonna
Just
pay.
you're done."
You're done. Everybody loves me. Girl, no, we don't. No,
Exactly.
no, we don't.
Exactly.
Sorry, not sorry.
She
What the
can't wait
fuck?
for more to come out with her because we're definitely going to do another episode because more and more shit keeps happening. And,
Oh, yeah.
there's more people getting wrapped into it and updates with like her dragons and
She in her latest one, she brought in the other actress. What the fuck's her name?
Jenny Slater.
Yeah, she brought her into it and said that he sexually harassed her too.
Yeah.
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 Okay.
No, I don't believe it, but that's for another episode.
Yeah.
Another
That's
one that I like and I
another
make fun
time.
of is that Ash Trevino. They even have a Roblox fucking
Shut
game
up.
where she like chases. It's like new, my new.
Shut
You want to
up.
know how it smells? Ask Santos. He know it smell well. Also, did you see that she has merch that says "Does it
No.
smell"?
Oh God.
Like I would never wear that.
I would
That's
never
just
wear that.
asking for people to come up to you and smell you and be like, "Yeah, you
You
stink."
stink. Go take a shower.
That's gross.
Does
Oh,
it
yeah. Does it smell?
I can't stand that woman.
I fucking can't either, but I'm also obsessed with all the lore and everyone that's like involved in that. That's also my favorite trend is like just mocking all of these people. Like
Yeah.
there's just so many people involved. Like there's like Brie Olson and 2K. That's like Brie is connected to Ash, and then
Yup.
they've got their own drama. And then there's like this valet character who's like backseat girl, I guess. And
Mhm.
there's just like and Santos, obviously, with his fucking chiclet teeth and his like one
Um
glove.
It's not so much a trend, but like it's becoming really popular on TikTok. And I know you've come across it. I've sent a couple to you. The movie shorts.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
the
that's
2-minute
been like
movie shorts
crazy popping up.
that are kind of like Lifetime movies, but you watch them in 2-minute increments. Oh my God, they're so over the top and ridiculous, but I love
Absolutely.
them. I
I
love
know, and
them.
it's like to me it's like it's almost really bad acting.
Yes.
But it is so much fun to watch.
Yeah,
It's
it's like
like stupid.
it's so bad, but it's so good, and like you get the drama of it, and you're like, there's one coming out actually this Sunday, and it's called "I'm Pregnant, Let's Break Up," and I'm like, wait, what? and
Okay.
and there's another one that just came out, and the husband, yeah, these two people get married, but she didn't know who her husband was, and apparently her husband was a paraplegic.
What the fuck? What
I'm
the
like,
fuck?
I'm living for this.
What?
Oh yeah, it's crazy. I live for these shorts, and I'm like, oh, give me more, give me more.
They're quite comical though. I will say I've definitely seen a few of them, and I didn't know
Yeah,
what the fuck it was. I was
no,
no idea. I just knew it was some like terrible acting, and it was just like amusing. Like I watched them all and like fully through. Like it was pretty addicting.
oh yeah.
But
You watch one, and you're like, shit, I can't stop now.
right? Cat. I
Cat
was trying
butt.
to stop him, but it's Odie. Um, but let's Which one do you want to do first? Do you want to do suspect? Or do you want to do we listen but we don't judge?
Let's do suspect first.
Okay.
And you can start it off.
For the listeners, suspect is like typically you'd be running, but we're seated. Just pretend we're running. Like just visualize us running.
We're big bags.
Like
we're not
camera is on the one person and you say something about them that is kind of funny and true that will, apparently like that's what the police are coming to get you for. And that's what I've seen like suspect has a fat ass and like they're like hee, and there's the next person and suspect da. So
we're just going for
this
it.
was my favorite one. The other one we listen but we don't judge was all about me and I'm like I don't really want to. There's not much I had to do like two randomly, but this one I had fun with. So are you ready?
I'm ready.
Now remember, visualize us running. So Ashley's do. Suspect throws up on a dick. It's called sucking dick, not throwing up on dick, Ashley.
Fuck.
Number one, just coming in hard.
God damn. I had to stop my fake running. I was like, run. What? Bitch, what? Fuck.
Fuck. Coming in like fucking hard with this one.
Oh shit. That made me dizzy. Oh God. Okay. Are you ready?
I'm ready. I'm running.
I'll let you take our drink first.
Yeah, so I don't like just shove a can down my throat
Right.
and throw up.
Okay. Suspect hates men, but continues to run back to her ex.
Here I'm running back.
Run.
Can't even lie. This is fucking true. Can't help myself.
There's nothing wrong with it. Lean with it, rock with it. I don't know why.
Yeah.
No fucking idea why that popped in my head. Holy shit.
My face hurts from laughing.
Oh my God. My ears and my neck hurt from laughing.
This is how you know we're getting old.
We're only 34.
Fucking right. Jesus.
You'll be 35 next month.
All right. Let's get to this next one. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Suspect shits her pants a lot.
Fuck! Dead ass funny. I was just saying earlier that I was gonna text you. I was gonna text her last night saying that I farted and I didn't shit myself.
That's a rare occurrence.
Very rare.
To be fair, I've done my fair share of shitting pants. So my own pants, not someone else's, mind you, but done my fair share. But Ashley definitely has a sensitive belly, and she doesn't got a little gallbladder, so she's like,
I don't have a gallbladder.
Poopy McPooperson.
Oh,
got some issues.
Always on the toilet.
Fucking for real, man.
Oh my God. Holy shit. Oh,
nothing wrong. It's perfectly natural. Girls poop.
Yeah.
Although I did grow up in a household that my mom was like insisted that girls don't poop or fart. And my sister still believes that girls don't poop or fart.
What the hell does she do then?
Oh, she absolutely does. And especially when she was pregnant and it was just like uncontrollable. And she'd be like, it wasn't me.
Oh
Yeah.
my God.
I know. There's like sometimes there's like no hiding. You can't be like hee hee. Like don't get me wrong. I'm not ripping any in front of any dudes. I refuse. Up. Nope. There's nothing anyone can make. Nope. What happens in my sleep though? Just stays in the sleep. Like there was a time that my ex woke me up in the middle of the night, pissed off because it smelled like my dog had shit somewhere, and
Yeah.
that's the smell woke him up. And so he like freaking elbowed me to get up, and I'm walking around the house looking for this dog shit, and I'm like, I don't see anything. And I sat down in bed, and it all fluffed up, and it just went straight into my nostrils. I'm like, it was me. I farted and basically smelled like I shit the bed.
Oh
And
my God.
we just talked about this too, because it was so fucking bad. He was like, I've never smelled something so foul in my life. He was like, it literally woke me up.
It's so funny that that happened to you, because I went out of town to a concert with my best friend Kathy, and I had farted so loud that it woke us both up, and I thought it was her, but it was me. That shit like echoed.
Oh, that's so funny. That is so fucking funny. Seriously.
Oh,
I love those types of stories. I've got so many. It's ridiculous. But that's one of like my favorites.
Oh yeah.
Oh. But yeah.
You ready for the next suspect?
Yeah. I am. I'm running.
Suspect saves items for her voodoo doll.
That's what you would say.
Ah!
Let's just say I keep some nails. And if someone pisses me off, I'm putting them in a voodoo doll. You want to fuck around? You're going to find out, bitch.
Fuck around and find out today.
Let me do a little witch voodoo on you. I do. I got a nice little baggie. It was easier with nails, okay? You couldn't exactly get hair. Can't just.
You could when he's sleeping, just click.
Yeah, there's just a chunk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What the fuck was that?
Fuck.
Oh, nothing. Big bald spot.
That would be so bad. So fucking bad. All right.
Oh.
Get your running pants on. He's gonna cry. Suspect goes on one date and falls in love immediately.
Fuck! Not anymore.
Nah, now she's in her I hate men era, but she has definitely gone on one date and been like, I just love him. I'm like, no.
I cringe at the old me now. Because I look at some of those people. No, I look at some of those boys because they're not even men.
No.
And I'm like,
right? I'm glad you finally got to that point. That's what I was saying. And you were like, no. And you know what? That's going to go straight into my next one, too.
We listen and oh, God. Or no,
no, straight into my next suspect.
Oh, fuck me. Oh, okay. Are you ready with your running pants?
Yep.
Suspect does spicy content but is repulsed by comments.
Repulsed by all of it. I'm like, this doesn't do it. Fuck. It's just sometimes it's so hard. Like I just want to like keep it there just as, when I get
Yeah.
bored and I want attention.
All
But
I
like
can
every other
think of
part of
is
that.
all I can think of is Hot Dog Man.
Oh my God. I love him so much though. There's on my personal podcast, his name is Jay, and we did an episode together. And because that was his first pod ever, and I was really surprised that
He was a pod virgin?
he was, and I was
Oh
just
my
surprised that
God.
he actually agreed to do it.
Right.
I did have to bribe him with a hot dog video though. In case you don't know, he really enjoys the hot dog content. He just likes seeing people eat. So like big hot dogs, big burgers.
If he is listening, or if you happen to speak to him next, tell him to look into Mike Busey and the Busey Beauties.
Oh, he probably
because
has.
the girls get hot dogs cannonballed into their asses.
Oh my God, he would love that. He would
Right. I was
love
just
that.
like,
He
oh
even
my
has a hot
God.
dog dildo.
Ah!
Yeah.
Every time I eat a hot dog now, I think of him, and I've never even met him. I have no idea what this man looks like.
Right? Yeah, it's so funny. Yeah, he didn't come on camera, but he did. He was just there, like his voice. So,
Right.
but I've seen him. But he's became a fan turned friend. That was the only one that didn't totally gross me out. He's a good dude. He's really funny. It was funny as shit, honestly. His whole like episode was a trip. Like so many stories. It's just wild. He's into so much different shit. Like he's into scat and grannies and into femboy. He's into like everything, man.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Man, I saw my mic here in the camera and I was like, what kind of fucking thing do I have on my nightstand over there? I was like, what is that? It's my mic. I'm an idiot.
Like, woo, Nessa got a new toy.
So I'm like, what is that? I was so amused.
Wrong podcast.
Right? This is not it. This is not spicy time. This is not occasionally spicy. This is 30 flirty.
Are we on 30 or fourth suspect?
We are on the fourth one.
Now? Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
So you ready?
I got two more. Yep.
Yep. Suspect thought her baby daddy was hot. He's got such beautiful eyes. Eyes full of lies.
Eyes full of lies.
I almost picture Jack Black. Like,
oh my God. Did you know
they're like just saying that. What?
Did you know Jack Black's coming out in a new movie for kids?
What? Really?
It's Minecraft. The new Minecraft movie he's in.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Well, he just did like that Mario.
Yeah.
With Bowser, right?
Yeah.
That makes sense. He's so funny. I just love him.
Oh yeah.
I think he's hilarious.
I'm gonna take Kiddo to see it, and because she saw it as a preview the other day, and she's like, "I want to see that," and I'm like, "Yes, we can go see it."
I had my nephew over here, and he was, as we're driving back to my place, he was talking about all the movies he wanted to see, and he was like, I really want to see Dogman. And I was like, oh, my friend and her kid went and saw Dogman and said it was good. And he was like, oh, I'm jealous. He's so jealous. Like, I want to see it. And I almost was like, fine, I'm gonna rent it. But he really wanted to play Minecraft because I just bought it. Last time he was here, he was like, Auntie, buy Minecraft. And I'm like, Auntie just spent $80 on games on Bluey and then Mario Kart pack so I can go play a certain level he wanted to play.
There was a fly in my room.
Man, this is winter. There should be no flies.
I know.
I've got them in my apartment building too. They just won't go away.
They just won't
and it's
die.
A pain in the arse. I know. And I thought they would by now, but they didn't.
Mm-mm.
And like,
the fruit flies, right?
Yep.
Fucking
hate them.
This last year, the fruit flies have been insane.
Yeah.
I've done the vinegar. I've done harsh chemicals. I've done the natural chemicals. Those fuckers just are not dying.
I know. And there's like in my apartment, there's nothing that will make. I mean, I've got plants, but like
There's like
You
no
can let
fruit,
them
nothing.
dry out. Yeah, there's like I'll let the soil dry out and like kill them off. I've like soaked it with like gnat stuff, like gnat killer.
Yep.
Like, oh, they just don't die.
Nope.
They're bitches.
Nope.
Fucking bitches. God damn.
I'm trying to think of my next one.
do 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 do
Do, do, do,
do
do,
do 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 do.
Oh,
Good
okay.
old Jeopardy.
I got a good one. Okay.
I'm running.
And this one kind of pertains to me too, because I do the same thing. It's a girl. It's a girl thing. It's not even that bad. But suspect hardly buys things for herself, but will spend $500 on everyone else.
I do. However, though, I did go crazy and buy a bunch of shit for myself for Christmas. So,
yes,
like, pretty proud of that.
Yeah.
But I definitely prefer to spend money on people. I just, I can go without.
It's in our nature of who we are. And like, I'm a mom and you were a foster mom and a stepmom. So it's like, it's just, we would rather spend the money elsewhere than on ourselves.
Exactly.
I don't need it. Like, yeah, I like to treat myself every once in a blue freaking moon.
Yeah.
Like, I just bought all the One Direction vinyls.
Speaking of, I meant to like just voice note, but I'm just gonna tell you here now.
Yeah.
How the okay? Anytime I Google, there's just cat asses filmed by the camera.
We got them too.
I know. Where's the third one? But I've looked up, like I've Googled this cattail. Googled like Louis Tomlinson merch or Zayn Malik merch. And there's like, it'll take me to a website and there's nothing there. It's just a page saying sign up. There's literally nothing.
So Zayn just uploaded literally an hour ago. Because all of his stuff sold out because of his last tour. Louis doesn't have anything currently other than his live vinyl because he
wasn't even on the website. There was nothing.
The vinyl just went up, I think yesterday or the day before, because I did order it and I already got it. But they were doing the pre-order 5-year anniversary of Walls.
Yeah.
So everything else got taken down.
Okay, so shop now. Let's see if there's anything there.
I think something else is going on. Well, I know
actually stuff there now
with Zayn. Yeah, I said, he just put it up an hour ago. Louis, there's nothing because I think, and this is hypothetical. I think LT 3 is coming out soon.
Okay, first of all, I'm looking at his t-shirts and they all look stupid and cheap.
They're bad.
They're very bad. Like Zayn Malik is better than you.
Yeah.
What? This is bad. This looks like cheap.
I only ordered, that's why I was going to order a t-shirt from him. Well, no, I was going to order a hoodie, but the hoodie was $160. Excuse me, sir. You are fine. You are daddy, but no, I'm not paying $160 for a hoodie. So I bought a $30 beanie. Let me grab it real quick. Yeah, so this is the beanie I got.
Okay.
So it's cute. It's red.
That's all it shows me. This. Nothing. It says sign up and contact for Louis. There's nothing.
So yeah, you have to type in Google Louis Tomlinson merch, and then
I did.
Okay, hold on. Let me figure out how I did it the last time. Louis Tomlinson.
And the first link that comes up, it just shows like other like T Public has some Louis stuff, but then there's Etsy, and then Amazon, AliExpress.
Okay, so when you type in, sorry, that was a little loud. Louis Tomlinson store.
Is that the Louis Tomlinson? I just found a.
So if you type, where is it? and it'll show you the
Yeah, okay, I just
website.
clicked that one.
Don't click the website. Click one of the other things.
Oh.
Like if you click Louis
Oh,
Tomlinson.
it doesn't show. It just shows me the website. It doesn't show anything like.
Oh, because mine, it shows all the drop downs and there's nothing under merch. But if you click official store all, he has the CD, the live CD up right now.
See, this is definitely not the same website. That's so weird. Yeah, that's not it. Maybe I just can't get it in Canada.
Oh, this is my Shopify. That's why.
Oh.
It's
okay.
L-Tomlinson, my Shopify.
Okay.
I'll send you the link.
Okay. I was just like curious.
Yeah.
I've tried searching and like it's just been a piece of shit. That's why I'm like, how the fuck?
Right. Yeah. I haven't looked at Harry's and I haven't looked at Niles, but like I'm planning to get all their CDs and all their vinyls. I got all their group stuff, which, fun fact, I got all the One Direction CDs. I got all the One Direction vinyls. 2 of them I was able to purchase from Barnes & Noble, and they were super cheap. The other 2 One Direction, which was their first 2 albums, they were only Urban Outfitter exclusives. They no longer sell it. It was sold like 5 years ago. 5 years ago, and like during the pandemic.
Yeah.
They're not sold anymore. Can't find it on Urban Outfitters website. Had to pay out the ass because it was a record store day exclusive. So I found them off of eBay, paid out the ass, got them. But did you know that Midnight Memories still to this day has not been turned into a vinyl?
Oh, that's weird. I wonder why.
Yeah, I don't know. Their 3rd album was never turned into a vinyl. So hopefully, fingers crossed, it does so I can get it.
Yeah. Add it to the collection.
That's the only one I'm missing, as is every
Right?
One Direction fan.
I just have their dolls. I've got a few things I just don't fully remember. I just know I have the dolls.
Yeah, I have other CDs. I have all of Louis' CDs and vinyls, all the vinyls. I have a couple magazines. I have a couple of their solo merch items. Zane's hat. I got Louis' crew neck. I have a Louis t-shirt coming. It just got shipped the other day.
How exciting.
For those who don't know, Louis Tomlinson is secretly my husband. He just doesn't know yet.
That's why I make the Sims. I truly do have One Direction as well as Ashley, and they had a good vibe. She also had a good vibe with Liam too, and then I killed him. Even mention Argentina.
You know that game Fuck, Marry, Kill?
Yeah.
I don't know who I'd kill, but I'd marry Louis and fuck Zane.
Well, Liam's already dead, so
there we go. There we go.
Made the decision easy. Such a sick sense of humor, even though we're like laughing about it now, but like we were fucking crying our asses off.
And I still do from time to time, especially now. Quick update. The 3 douchebags, they dropped all the charges in Argentina.
Oh shit.
They're free to do whatever the hell they want now.
That's lame. That's stupid.
I hate Roger Norris. He can
suck a dick.
Yeah. Back to Suspect.
All right, I think it's your go, and then we're on the last one after that.
I did the money one, so your turn.
Okay.
Yeah.
You ready?
Yes.
Start running. Suspect nearly ended 30 Flirty by being too flirty.
Damn!
But
and to go off of that, Suspect deleted all of 30 Flirty because I got too flirty.
And I got annoyed. Like, no, fuck this. And then suspect me got drunk one night for a couple of nights and was like, I miss your daughter. I miss you. Come back. Let's start a podcast game.
Yeah. And then, well, no, what started it was the first message I got from you was about a mutual friend of ours, MK.
See, I don't remember that one.
Yeah, he had reached out to you apparently to move to California.
Oh,
with him.
yeah. And I was like, help. No, that's right. I was like, help. No one else knows this. I need help.
Yeah.
No one else can understand this situation.
It was like 3:00 in the morning. I was just getting up from work and I'm like, what the fuck is happening? I hadn't spoken to you in months.
That was right. I forgot about that one.
Yeah.
That was so funny. I'm like, ah! I panicked. That's right. I totally forgot about that one.
We just blacked that one out.
That is so funny.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, that one is a funny one. I do like seeing the suspect videos a lot. That was a good trend. I like when there's like, although I'd still say that if I were doing this with like a partner or something, it would make me cry and I'd be mad. But I can do it with like you, no problem, laugh my ass off.
Oh yeah.
But the moment like a dude tells me, then I'm done. I'm tired and I'm irritated. Suspect gets irritated by the truth.
Well, yeah, I couldn't do it physically because I don't want to run.
Well, yeah. That's true. I'd also be like, nah, because I'd be like,
the whole time I'd be like, bitch, I'm a big back. I don't run.
And I'd be like, holy shit, like suspect doesn't want to run.
Suspect is already in cuffs because I'm not running.
Yeah, I gave up. I turned myself in. Fuck. Yeah, that's how I feel on it. But or like especially the listen but we don't judge. Yeah, that one would make me mad. Like really? Some of the things that I've seen like that couples do, it's like that they purposely will ignore or like, you know, weaponize incompetence and stuff like that. That would piss me off.
Yeah.
Like, because I would just be like way too sensitive and like that's I am definitely super sensitive when it comes to like the dudes. If I'm like interested in someone, if it's like a male friend, then yeah, I have no problem. But like, if it's someone like I'm interested in or like a partner that I'm with, oh yeah, then I'm gonna be like, no, I fucking hate this game. It's not a good game. I'm done. And like be a sore loser. Yeah. At least I can admit to that, okay?
Right, exactly.
That's so funny. All right. Should we start this next one? This listen, but we don't judge. So we just kind of say a little fun fact about ourselves. And like I've seen like kids doing with their parents and like things about their childhood. But we're just saying little fun facts about ourselves that may be a little judgment worthy. That we're gonna say, get it off our chests, and no one's gonna judge. Although that's kind of a lie because I kind of do judge all the time.
100% too.
Absolutely. I judge all the time, but like I'm also judging myself because I've done some stupid shit.
For us, it should be we listen and we do judge.
I know. Fucking because that's just gonna happen.
Oh yeah.
It's in my DNA. I can't stop it. Can't stop, won't stop.
Yeah.
Like fuck. Okay.
Do you want me to start this one off?
Or you?
I can start this one off.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
We listen and we don't judge. My favorite all-time movie that I have seen probably over 300 times is Titanic.
I mean, it is a good movie. It is a good movie, but is it for me? Would I watch it that many times? No.
I only say that because like I had the double VHS.
Me too. I wish I still had it.
And I would put the first one in and I'd watch it. And then I'd put the second one in and I'd watch it. And I was in love with Leonardo DiCaprio. But now watching it back, you know who I find really attractive?
Who?
The guy on the boat that is searching for the Titanic. I can't think of his name. Years later.
I can't remember what his name is either, but I'm picturing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's okay. That's better than a lot of the ones you've said.
God, let me not Cal. Brock, love it.
See, you can find it.
who is played by Bill Paxton, which makes so much sense because I found him attractive in Twister.
Yeah, that's true.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yep. I agree with that.
Yeah.
I forgot about Twister.
Mm-hmm.
Although I did recently watch it. I watched that one and then I watched the one with that stupid fucking capybara face. What's his name?
Glenn
Powell?
Glenn Powell, yeah.
Glenn Powell. Yeah.
Oh,
I knew it was like Glenn Coco. And I don't think he's attractive. I think he's a dumbass. He has a punchable face. Yeah.
Oh my God. I want that man.
I don't understand the appeal. But I also didn't understand the appeal with Pedro Pascal. But like now I kind of am getting it. I'm kind of getting it. It's not fully there, but I think it's his like personality that I like better.
I don't
because
find him
he's kind of funny
at all.
Yeah, see, I'm not there, but like I think his personality is kind of funny, and I would enjoy that, and it would turn into like him being attractive, but like
okay.
So this is going off of my first one for this one. Is going off of your first one for the last one. We listen, but we don't judge. Said I was done with him, but I'm not.
Every 2 weeks.
I know. Every 2 weeks. I'm like, God damn, he fucking sucks. I'm just fucking done. And then I'm like, oh, he's coming over.
Yeah. And I talk you through it, and I'm like, it's okay. You know, I'll get you through it.
It pisses me off a lot. Hence the voodoo. Oh, fuck.
So,
that's so funny.
Nobody will understand this. Well, the girls will understand this one. This next one.
That's debatable. We'll see.
We listen and we don't judge. Sometimes I play with the coochie snot.
Can I go right into my next one real quick? Yes! Because it's going to go off of that.
Yes!
We listen, but we don't judge. Sometimes I understand men with panty fetishes because I'll occasionally huff my own. I'm like, damn, I smell great.
Yeah!
Just like the huffing and the coochie snot, man. We're just like, yep, our bodies are great.
Because like sometimes I'm wiping it and it gets on my fingers and I'm just like, woo, woo.
I seen it,
and it bounces back and shit.
I love gross shit. Oh my God, it's just a lot of fun. I've totally been there. Yep. That is so funny. We're just gross. That's okay.
We really are sometimes.
Fuck's sakes.
Oh right. God. Okay. This one, I know you're gonna still judge. This one, 100%, you're gonna judge me on.
We listen and we do judge.
Yes. So, for those who caught before it was deleted, we did a episode on trying foods from our childhood.
Yeah.
And the one really grossed you out that you could not even try it. But we listen and we don't judge. Sometimes I still eat cookies with mustard.
She's fucking disgusting. It was awful. It was awful. Terrible. Awful.
So good.
So bad.
So good. Mustard!
Speaking of mustard, have you come across the couple account Shelby and Dylan? And is this like, I think they're Southern. I want to say like Georgia or some shit. I think I'm actually wrong about where they live. Anyways, he is obsessed with everything mustard. He's like, it's the best condiment. And it goes on everything. And yeah, that's what it makes me think of now. He's like the mustard man, and he has all the things mustard. There's even mustard like chips.
The name, like I knew the name and I couldn't think of it.
He's got a crazy mustache.
Yes, she just had her second child.
Mm-hmm.
And she's a school teacher, and he is obsessed with mustard.
It's so funny.
Yeah, so last year, was it last year or was it the year before? I can't remember. But Doritos did a limited run of ketchup Doritos and mustard Doritos. The mustard Doritos were foul. They were disgusting. They tasted like horseradish. They were disgusting, but he loved them. And she went and bought so many for this man. And like,
they were sent a few packages, like stuffed with like all
mustard.
That's crazy.
Yeah. The ketchup ones were really good.
But I like ketchup chips. So
yeah,
like that's a Canadian like the Lay's ketchup. They're just so good. Fucking love them. I even ate a big old bag like this week. Because they're so good.
Right.
So let's move on to this one.
Yeah.
This one's not as bad, but I judge myself for this one.
Mm-hmm.
We listen and we don't judge. I've spent about $1,000 on Sims 4 game packs and about 900 hours in gameplay.
Holy shit. Well, I actually have one to go
and within like a small amount of time, like just a couple months. And I'm like, I'm done. And then I'm like, more.
Yeah, no, I have one to go off of that. And, it's all paid off. It was my little treat to myself. We listen and we don't judge. I have probably spent just about the same on One Direction merch.
That's true.
I love my boys. I love my boys.
Directioner for life.
For life.
For life. Oh, fuck. Yeah. I've definitely spent a ton on like merch stuff, but I don't know if it's like near that. I don't know. I mean, maybe throughout my lifetime, but I know you've been spending a lot like lately with
No, like in my life, I have probably spent over $20,000 on band merch.
That's wild.
And you want to know who got the most of it? Mariana's Trench.
Yep.
The boys.
That's a lot of mine too.
The boys.
Mariana's Trench.
Yep.
Yeah, had to. They were like the original for me, and I mean technically it was Backstreet Boys, but I went ham with Mariana's Trench, and because like I've known them since I was 14 years old.
Yeah, so, and I was 16 when I first heard them, Shake Tramp on the radio.
I was gonna say, how'd you find out of them first? Mine was MySpace.
So for me, it was on the radio because I live so close to the border. One of the Canadian radio stations I could get access to, and I heard Shake Tramp on the radio, and that's how I found out about them. Oh, really? And then I heard, literally a week later after I heard Shake Tramp, I saw them on an episode of Degrassi. One of their songs was played on Degrassi, and I'm like, oh my God, I love them. And I would type in the lyrics on Google, and nothing was coming up, and I couldn't figure out who it was. And it took me like 3 weeks to figure out who this band was. I could not figure out who it was.
Some Canadian buggers.
Yep.
Yeah, no,
And now to
I've
think,
been a fan for a long ass time. However, I'm a shitty fan now that I'm older because I haven't listened to the last 2 albums.
I haven't listened to the newest one. Just I don't know. I've heard clips on TikTok, but I haven't sat down and listened to it. I listened to the last one, but I never went to see them on tour.
Yeah, I almost did, but then it got all fucked up because my ex was being dumb.
Yeah.
And then I had to sell the tickets.
I haven't seen them since 2019.
Mine was a long ass time before that.
Well, yeah.
But I still kept in contact, and I mean, I've had a lot more time with them, like, personally,
Yeah.
than, so that kind of makes up for it, I guess. And I did move to
Mhm.
Vancouver, and I got to see them all there. So
Yeah.
yeah, and anytime they went to Newfoundland, because that's where I was primarily living,
Right.
like on one end of Canada that barely anyone goes. So I got a lot of time with all of them. So I guess that
Mhm.
it makes up for not getting as many shows in, because you've been to a
Right.
lot.
Because you saw them a lot less than I did,
1000%.
but you got a lot more one. Like, I mean, I got a lot of one-on-one time because I was helping them
Yeah.
get their foot in the door in the US. But
Yep.
like compared to everyone else, like
Do you remember
you
when
got a
the
lot of exclusive with them.
record label sent us all the promo
Oh my God,
posters,
yeah.
and
I
it
still
came up
have
as like
some.
I still have the whole box, and it says Mariana's Trench Vanessa, and then it
Yeah.
was like Mariana's Trench Ashley, Mariana's
Yeah.
Trench Ruth.
Yeah.
that was our names.
Yeah.
We did a lot of shit, and
Oh yeah.
yeah,
I
the
I
good old
don't
days. I
I
just don't
don't
do that shit now.
I don't have the boxes anymore, but I got the bands that I exclusively worked for was Mariana's Trench, This Wildlife, Say We Can Fly, and Mayday Parade and the Somerset.
Mm,
And I've seen them all live.
that's nice.
So
I've not been to a whole lot of shows, but
oh god. Considering
I wish I could.
Considering I worked on Warped Tour twice, yeah, I've seen a lot of bands.
And you're considering you're wearing a Warped Tour shirt right now.
Yeah. This was the first year that I worked on Warped Tour 14.
Nice.
But yeah, Mariana's Trench, I've seen them 30 times.
Seen them 3.
God
damn. I also had Mike fly to me while I was stranded in another province, and then he was amused by my hotel because there was also a fur con going on, and he was like, it's like CSI. He was just amused. There was a bunch of furries running around the hotel.
The funniest interaction I had was the first time that I met the boys. Their first time in Buffalo. Ian was hanging out at a pool table, and I met him, hugged him, and like he knew who I was instantly because like I had been promoting them before they had even come. And I guess that's how they got onto that tour. It was only like they only got onto 4 dates of this 30-date tour.
Yeah.
But like he knew who I was, and like I don't know if he was a little tipsy or something, but like I was hanging out with him, we were talking, and he's like, touch my fro, touch my fro, touch my fro. And he eventually
they like to smoke a little green.
Yeah,
a lot of the
eventually
time.
I was just laughing so hard. Eventually he just grabbed my hand, and he was just like, I eventually was just like petting his fro.
Some of the memories are just so funny and hilarious. I love that shit.
Oh yeah.
All right, I think it's your go with the We Listen and We Don't Judge.
Yeah.
No, wait. You went no, it's never mind, it's my turn because you went right after me, but spending money.
Yes.
But never mind, it's my turn. Listen and we don't judge. Sometimes I really like to pick my nose. Then I can feel a really like hard, crusty booger, and I gotta like get it. And I'm like, this is satisfying. Then I'll go off of your coochie snot. I'll play with it.
Yeah,
I won't eat it. I'm not like an ingester, but like,
yeah,
if it's in my hand, I'm gonna like squish it and like play with it, get all stringy because I'm disgusting, and then I get tissue and because sometimes just I've got so many sinus issues. Sometimes blowing my nose doesn't work.
Right.
And sometimes I go like COVID tests were nothing for me because I will take Q-tips and like shove it all the way back there just to clear up my nose. I'm disgusting. If I feel it, it's got to come out. So I love gross shit.
Off of the COVID test, like my right nostril was fine, but whenever they would stick a Q-tip in my left one, I think I have like a deviated septum or something.
Yep,
they would have to like fucking jam that thing up there. I'm like, ah.
Yep. I also have a partial deviated septum. And like a lot of the time if I sleep, it's actually this side. So I pull up my face. Like I'll sleep on my side and I have to purposely like push my face so I can breathe.
Yeah.
But I just don't like nose strips because then they like really like form my nose and it gets wider and like I get it, it's great, but then my face stays like that. And I'm like, I don't like that. So I guess that's probably one half of my face is going to be wrinkled as shit when I'm really old. Either way, it's not good.
Yeah. Are we on number 5 now?
We are on number 5.
Okay. So, I'm not going to get it. I'm just going to, yeah. Okay. I'm not going to get into too much. You're going to know, the listeners, they'll get the reference. Okay. We listen and we don't judge. I puked more than once.
Just in case, I'm pretty sure we've talked about it, but if you want to understand what that means, rewind to go back to my first suspect. And it'll make much more sense.
And it was more than one guy.
Jesus. And you went chomp chomp.
Yeah.
And blackout chomp.
Yeah.
She's had a lot of incidences with certain body parts.
He deserved it though.
He really did. He really did.
I hope I know he's not listening, but if he happens to,
fuck you, Massimo.
Yeah, fuck you.
That's not his name, but that's the nickname we gave him.
Yeah.
And we give nicknames to everyone. Anyone who's involved in our lives, like, yeah, they all get nicknames.
Oh,
Can't go about it.
Mm-hmm.
So mine, I feel like it's also a girl thing. Just it's listen and we don't judge. Sometimes I like to start fights because I'm bored. I like to be a troll.
Same.
So I'm like, I feel like you're gonna relate. I like to pick fights if I'm bored. Oh, especially if I have a partner, I'm gonna be like, "What you looking at? You looking at girls, huh?" And I'm like, "Fuck you!" Then I'll like make myself mad just so I can start a fight because I'm bored. I have nothing else to do. I need like a little serotonin boost or some shit, like some sort of boost of like I need to do something. I need to fight with you. I love fighting.
Right.
Like being a troll. Oh, I'm one of those trolls on TikTok. Fucking love that shit. I will purposely call someone out.
Yeah.
Like earlier today, I saw a video and it was like, actually, I just kind of want to see if, well, first of all, this chick blocked me.
I remember the one specifically when us Americans were blocked. We couldn't get on TikTok because, our government's stupid. Whatever. But anyways, the Canadians were like, "Oh, maybe we can become famous now." And you were commenting like, "Bitch, you can't even dance."
Because they were like so badly dancing. And then I'm like, yeah, this is why you couldn't make it. Because you're not good. So this one says, so many people on here fake having special needs makes me question every special needs person on here. I feel like a horrible person questioning. And so I was like, what makes it fake? Usually things are a spectrum. Everyone experiences things differently. And she said, if I if I was to post a video of me fake having tics or autism, then it is fake because I don't have that diagnosis at all. You're missing the point. I'm like, how do you know it's fake though? Like, are you just assuming? I'm like, you're not living their lives. You only assume because you're undereducated on this topic.
Right.
Because for one, autism hits hard for me because how the fuck do you know it's fake? I don't look like I have autism, but I fucking do. Like, you don't know if I maybe like you don't actually know if someone's like faking tics. I know that people do. I know that there are creators that do. I get that. But how do you know that someone is faking having autism?
Right.
How do you know?
You
Like
don't.
literally. And that she's missing the whole point. Like, how do you know that it's fake? Because you're just assuming that it's fake because they must not be autistic, or they must those aren't real tics. Everyone experiences things differently. It's all a fucking spectrum.
There's
What is because just because I'm verbal, does it means I'm not autistic?
There's one person in particular that I think is faking, but I won't get into politics, especially American politics, but you know exactly who I'm talking about. Yeah, exactly.
Wait, did you see stupid kid
Yep.
looking at the Mr. Cheeto? I want you to shush your mouth.
Yeah. So I think
That
when
was
it
so
comes to them, it's an act because they love the attention.
But okay, but you really don't know. And that's where
we don't know.
No, because we're not as doctors, and like, yeah, he probably displays certain signs, and a lot of those highly intelligent people, like Bill Gates included, they show signs of autism.
Yes.
But just because they do this out of pocket shit doesn't mean that they're automatically autistic.
No.
I've seen a lot of people do out of pocket shit, and it's just because they're dumbasses. You know,
absolutely.
But you don't actually know a lot of people. It took me to be in my 30s before getting diagnosed as autistic. So like, you really don't know. And a lot of people are so dumb to it and undereducated, not even just dumb, just undereducated, and not knowing what autism is. And you're thinking the stereotypical signs, like little boys, where they're either nonverbal or like arms flapping. And a lot of people don't flap.
Right.
Or they don't just stand there with the T-Rex arms. You know, and you don't, I T-Rex in my sleep, but I'm an arm flapper when I'm excited. I'm an arm flapper.
I'm a T-Rexer.
I'll stand there and I'll just like shift side to side with my arms like in front of my chest, and I just like I rock, you know, and I'll just stand there doing that. But you really don't know. You can assume a lot of the times, like the symptoms are like when you're autistic, you just have like a beacon. Like you fucking know, you have a radar so strong. Like when people have gaydar, you have like autism. Like you can point it out right away. And a lot of us stick together. So like a lot of like your friends, I can tell a lot of my friends are actually on the spectrum that aren't diagnosed.
Right.
But they're like, no, there's no way. And then meanwhile, like, oh, can you hear that buzzing? I can't stand it. Oh, these lights are too bright. Or gotta put this in a line. Give me a second. Like, okay, Miss Autism. like, like I'm thinking of certain friends. They're like, I can't be autistic. And like, meanwhile, they're hearing things that not most normal people can't hear. And like, because you can hear the electricity and it's bugging you, and the lights are too bright, and you're overstimulated, and
and your clothes are too tight.
Yeah. So like, there's a whole lot of things. But regarding that stupid fucker that is making our movement say you probably shouldn't, because that, especially in front of the whole world,
yeah,
that's a little dumb. I will say that is pretty dumb. But with that, I like being a troll. I get bored, and sometimes I'm just in a fighting mood, especially when it's around my period or something. Then I'm
100%.
Then I want to fight, and I want to argue for no reason, like the girl that, but the being a cis woman or just a woman, and trying to distinguish, and she's like, it's just to differentiate between the LGBTQ community versus normals, and I'm like, did you even fucking ask? Because I'm the B in that, bitch. Like, oh, never mind. You're just a woman. My bad, girly. What the fuck? Then why are you just assuming? And this is why people are like getting pissed off, because you're just assuming. Yes. Why do I need to tell you that I'm bisexual for you to call me just a woman? Why do you have to add a separate title on there to differentiate? Isn't that the point? I think you said that as well. Is like,
oh yeah,
that's the why we say trans women or trans men. There's like men, women, and then trans men, trans women.
Right.
That's the whole point. And then the freaking ABC 1, 2, 3s of that whole alphabet. Like there's so many letters and numbers in there now with still the plus.
Oh yeah.
And everyone's got to have their freaking like thing right at the forefront. And we're going to be saying an ABCD 1, 2, 3, JK,
Elemental P.
Yeah. You know, you're going to be singing the whole fucking alphabet and up to 100 at this point.
W, X, Y, and Z.
Yeah. Like, I don't understand at this point. There's so many freaking letters and numbers in there that it's becoming ridiculous. And I sound like old and like with like super conservative values, but like, and I'm not like, I'm all for it. If you want to like actually transition and take the proper steps to do that, then yeah, I'm going to acknowledge it. But don't ask me to call you a they, them, because you're not multiple people. I get if you feel more masculine one day and more feminine the other. I get it, because I there's times that I do too. But I'm not transgender. I'm not trans. I don't know. I'm not questioning. I'm not, I'm not multiple people. Just there's days I'm more masculine and some days I'm more feminine. I want to be like total girly pop, and I feel like that's just like normal, and I get it. I'm not discrediting, but and especially just, I don't know. It's just too much. It's too much for me. It's too much. So I like to be a troll.
Yeah.
I don't want to say like bully anyone, but like if you have wrong opinions, I'm going to tell you.
If you're wrong.
I don't care if you think you're right. You're wrong. But yeah, I just like being a little troll. It's one of my favorite things. Especially, just when I'm bored or if I'm sick, and then I need to put my anger on someone. Yeah, my exes have definitely agreed with me. I just like to start a fight.
Yeah.
Sometimes, not even like just for everything, but sometimes I'll just be like, it's a little tiny fight. Like that girl on TikTok who's like, have you ever just been like, or if your boyfriend did this today, I think you should start a fight. Like, you see, she's like an Asian lady of some sort. I don't know what she is or who. I don't even remember what her name is, but I like seeing her videos. Like, if your boyfriend is looking at his phone too long, I think you should start a fight. And it's just like, or if your boyfriend didn't ask you to be his Valentine this year, I think you should start a fight.
Oh my God.
It's just so freaking funny. I like that. That's me. I'm like, I think I should start a fight.
Yeah.
It's my favorite time. But with that, we've talked about some of our favorite trends, TikTokies. We've talked about some other random shit in between, because that's what we do, ADH motherfuckers. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we ADHD this shit up. And if you think it's fake, well then
squirrel.
Suck my dick. Yeah, then squirrel. Squirrel yourself right out of here. Self-putting nuts in your mouth.
All I can think of is the Kelsey Ballerini.
Oh yeah, it's like
stage. Oh my God, squirrel.
It's like, oh yes, squirrel. Yeah, she was about to tell a story. I've seen that. That one's funny. Yep. I agree. That's kind of how his shit goes around here. So
yeah,
I mean, if you've listened along this far, then you know that already. We have one topic, but we often stray. That's we eventually come back. We bring it back sometimes, and yeah.
And you technically get more than one episode in every episode.
Exactly. Catching you up on all this shit.
It's bonus for you.
It's consider this our gift to you.
We love
You're welcome.
You.
Sometimes. All right, with that, we hope you have a good day. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you all in the next one. And I promise not to leave studio.
Bye. Bye.